Now, both of you have mentioned your experience, and starting with you, Kieran, seeing as John spoke first, you've never been on USI Officer Board, so how do you expect to be able to leap straight into the hot seat?
Well, there was a time when Gary Redmond was never on USI Officer Board, and there was a time when all of the other officers were never on USI Officer Board. And some of them came on and did terribly, and some of them have come on and done very well. And if you want me to start naming names, I will, but but the truth of it is that it's not just experience at a national level that makes a difference. It's experience running a team. It's experience and proof that you have met every challenge that has been thrown at you, and that you have been able to motivate people to join you in that struggle. That is the experience that's required. That can be transferred to a national or an international level, and I assure you that I have those skills. I assure you that I have that track record. I guarantee you that I will make every step that I can possibly make to get every single person at National Council feeling that they want to get to National Council because they have something to contribute, and more importantly, that students want to know what's happening at National Council because they know that the future of their organisations, which are set up to represent them, are actually taking guidance from the student membership, they're making key decisions, and they're affecting results.
John, equally in your presentation, you mentioned experience, yet you've never acted within a local CO. Yeah. How can you expect to represent COs effectively without having had knowledge of their inner workings?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I was Eastern Area Officer as well, so not only did I get the intricacies of one union, but I got the intricacies of many of them. So I have that experience on a multi-campus level. In relation to experience, though, every USI officer over the past 10 years, good, bad, or indifferent, will tell you the exact same thing. It takes 3 to 4 months to get used to working at national level. And I'm talking about guys that just didn't come in off the street. I'm talking about guys like Gary Redmond, like Conan O'Brien, who came in from being a president of a students' union. We cannot afford to waste those 3 or 4 months while Kieran gets used to the job. I will walk in there on July 1st, ready to go, and I know that I can start delivering for you, the students, on July 1st. And that is where my greatest advantage does lie.
So, Kieran, your first 3 or 4 months would be a waste.
Sorry, I didn't.
I said your first 3 or 4 months would be a waste.
Well, I suppose, again, to hark back to last year's officer board, where many of the officers were first-time officers, I think many people here would agree that the cohesion that was present within that team, the dynamism and the enthusiasm is what led to such a strong campaign last year. It wasn't the experience. It was, yes, the collective experience from their particular CEOs and the shared knowledge and the different systems that they had all come from combined that led to something special that we had witnessed last year. I don't think that was necessarily related to experience. USI this year, as a result of the of the constitutional referendum, is a new organisation. It is an opportunity to redefine how this organisation serves its members. We have new officer positions. We will have new staff positions. I want to bring my knowledge of running an organisation which is primarily resourced with staff to bear on USI to make a more effective organisation for everybody.